Todak. You know, there was not a spur of moment where you feel like, oh, the bronze medalist for the World Championship is back in action. So hopefully this time they can prove us wrong. I want them to prove us wrong, but if you just look at the blueprint alone, EVOS SG just has better stats.
That makes sense.
Now
And right now we're actually.
Sorry.
Yeah, what's up, no, it's all
seeing how their bootcamp is as well, you can see Todak, they have all 5 members as well, and everyone from side EVOS is like at home. I'm worried as well. Like, it feels like EVOS is playing like on an online setup, and Todak is playing like on a LAN setup. So it might be a factor as well, because there are issues where onliners really do well at home. There are some players who do really well in LAN situations. So it might be also one of those factors which may be an unpopular opinion for me. What do you think, Taras?
You have to keep in mind. That Resurgence is also playing from home, but it is also true that Resurgence is used to playing like that. So it's basically no difference in how they actually train. You could be completely right, but as Bambi said, it can't be any excuse for them. Now, what is interesting, boys, is we're gonna have our first Atlas. Woo!
Heck yeah!
Come on, are you y'all are not excited about Atlas?
I am. I see Atlas. It immediately reminds me of Resurgence. I think KZP. I will never forget KZP pronouncing Atlas names wrongly in his tutorial video. Altus, yeah, Altus. Altus.
Yeah, I definitely like the Atlas pickup. But for me personally wise, I don't really like the Atlas in this coming new patcher. He just nerfed pretty hard. It's balanced now. But in terms of objective-wise or split push potential, Atlas is just not that great as a tank compared to heroes like Uranus or Grok. He has just so much creep clear potential. But teamfight potential, without a doubt, Atlas one of the most annoying tanks ever. Todak played it yesterday, did well, if I'm not mistaken. But today's game, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think Atlas. I think Atlas is like the kind of hero that, you know, traditionally it just doesn't function as normal as a general tank where you just stand in front and soak up damage, right? He just wants to run in, he disrupts you, he catches someone, he RKOs like 2-3 guys into his team, and then he just starts trying to run around and cause chaos. I think if you kind of compare Atlas to a tank that just stands there stationary to soak up damage, you have way better choice like a Hylos, a Kufra, Uranus, a Grok. So Atlas kind of fits into Todak's repertoire a bit more, simply because they are known to play this kind of skirmishes. But we just have to see, right? Because you are looking at again a carry lineup. You have the Esmeralda and the Valiant kind of balanced out in terms of damage and defense.
Yeah, I was about to bring up the Carmilla pickup here. EVOS is one of those teams that really prioritize on having the Carmilla tanks here. And so far, they've kind of changed how Carmilla was playing with this current meta as well. Like last meta, Carmilla is so squishy in early phase, late game super tanky. Now it's more like it's a balanced kind of support hero right now, and I'm really liking EVOS SG's Carmilla pickup just because of how much armor he can just negate away and lifesteal negate away from Esmeralda as well as the Atlas. But I'm worried because the Valer here is just gonna do so much damage from Todak as well, and physical damage department, carry definitely has the upper hand compared to Kimi. So I don't know. Based on the draft, I feel like changing my predictions now. I'm sorry.
What about you, Husky? What do you think?
I think looking at this draft, it's definitely safe to say that Todak has a more robust draft. But I want to give the benefit of doubt to EVOS SG, right? Because you're looking at, you know, two distinctly different hero selections where Todak has yet to convince me that they have adapted yet. So I'll put my money on EVOS SG based off of that reason, and also because EVOS SG just feel like a more stable team, right? A more solid team coming into this best of 3.
Welcome.
Right now, you know what? It's time to actually start the games right here. This is gonna be another lower bracket match for you guys. You guys just joined us. We have Todak and EVOS. The two strongest teams from the previous seasons are now in the lower brackets at the verge of elimination, and one will be moving forward. Who is it gonna be? It's in the hands of our casters to tell you the story.
Thank you so much for us here, and now we're going into game 1 between EVOS SG going up against Todak. And so far, Todak is going to be playing a very interesting playstyle here. They're having the Esmeralda up with a support emblem instead of tank or mage role here. So this is my first time seeing a support emblem up on Esmeralda, full-fledged tank Edison Esmeralda ever since Esmeralda has been introduced into this game itself here. And Husky, what are your thoughts on this Esmeralda support emblem now?
I think it's pretty interesting because you're looking at, you know, support emblem. It gives you innate cooldown reduction. Esmeralda generally just wants to stay in the fight and, you know, soak out as much shield as possible. There's not much shield on the side of EVOS SG for Esmeralda to kind of soak up per se, but the fact that you can proc your skills more often does give X-Ray the capability to stay alive. As long as this carry can dish out his damage, EVOS actually generally has no way of getting towards the back, getting to the back line, which was why I think So got the execute just to be able to fight a bit more effectively early on alongside this Kimi. But I think for Todak, they are just looking to play this game slow. They're not in a rush. However, it's a big gang on the top lane. They're not able to get away.
Yep. A little bit of damage being dished out towards the side of Todak here. EVOS SG objective driven here. Very similar strategies here. Now, they will take the first blood here with the help of JPL. And the wraparound here, EVOS SG will start it off with a one huge kill there, shutting down their off laner coming from Todak. And now Todak can't seem to get the hyper carry strat here because the Brit buff is not available. However, right now JPL might be in some trouble with the Camilla, but it's, like I said, super tanky. Now Chiku forces a flicker, gets the final style points there, and Chiku will get a kill for him.
Yeah, that was actually pretty smart, you know, knowing the exact amount of damage that he would deal. It's getting enough light within to secure this Carmilla. So I would say pretty well for Todak, especially when it goes towards the carry, who has a bounty hunter. Again, 40% extra gold is, I feel like that's way too strong, but that is the case for now. And Todak, again, they are not playing on a timer. You have the carry, you have such a robust front line that the later the game goes, the harder it is for EVOS SG to run straight at you. So they just have to stall out this game, and eventually they will supersede what EVOS SG have.
Yeah, definitely here. EVOS gonna be trying to find opportunities here with the Camilla here. JPL got to back off here. You can see E1 with the flicker as well, and the RKO to pull back. Do they have the damage against JPL? He's super tanky. Here comes the Rafaela with the help as well. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough, but from the side, Sposa with the arrow connects on the E1, but it is a tank. Nerna's overcommitted with the Phantom Steed here, diving towards the tier 1. What was he thinking here? He will get paid with his life, and now Todak Moon forced to flicker away. When needs to back off. X-Ray Esmeralda tank. Can you run away? No, you cannot. EVOS SG takes 2 in the bag.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate. Nernas wanted to kill onto the Rafaela. Woo! Maximum charge, so close, taking down Moon. But Nernas commits for the kill. Loon with a fancy footwork, able to dance around that turret, prevented his death. I'm surprised Todak stayed around to attempt to take the turtle with like 30% health when EVOS SG just had to run at the right. So had the execute. So Todak botching that attempt a bit, but they're trying to pay it back by taking out Soma the first time, and they will get it.
Yep, and now Atlas going to be getting 1 kill there from the side of Todak. That's going to be a really nice kill that they need here to build out the economy here. Unfortunately, say Odir Bambi with the Kimi will get the turtle buff available here. Triple buff set up onto the Kimi, hoping to snowball a little bit more here. JPL trying to be a little bit sneaky, and like I said here, will be a little bit tanky here. Pops the ultimate as well, tries to bind them and a whip, but unfortunately no follow-up available from side of EVOS SG and Todak. They're pretty split off as well. This is quite surprising here.
Yeah, Todak now they you can see like on the map that everything is kind of slowing down. No one's coming to a fight. Nernas is just trying to speed push as much as he can. For EVOS SG, they will send the Uranus to deal with the Leomord, which is pretty normal. But here comes the falling star window. X-Ray finds himself in the hands of 3 members of EVOS SG, so he cannot fight that as well. This is again beneficial for Todak. The fact that they're slowing this down gives them more space for Chiku to come online. Same with the tanks to get their items, especially Valet, who can transition into a core.
Uh-oh, E1. Nicely done here. Tries to pop the ultimate here. Purify timing with the Bambi. Will be disengaged properly here, but from the sides as well. Now, here comes the Phantom Speed. Nas doing a lot of damage here, but older Bambi, he's thinking about cleaning house. He's got double kill, and from the sides as well, Forza will finish off the carry as well, as Todak loses another one here. Learn with the cold baptism here, and there will be a treble kill for Oh Dear Bambi. And now Todak, they just lose the entire lineup by overcommitting themselves against the presence of Oh Dear Bambi.
Yeah, that was a disaster for Todak. I did not expect that to happen. I was, I had confidence in Todak being able to take a fight, but unfortunately, it takes time for this lineup to come online. The carry needs this item, Esmeralda, because it's running the support emblem, not as tanky as before, which means that this Esmeralda becomes more item reliant. Same goes for Moon on the Nurnas. Actually, just all 4 members except for the Atlas. I think this is the easiest way to put it. And this kind of lineup needs to be together as 5 at the same place at the same time to be effective, and they were split up, so EVOS actually just ran them over.
Oh, nicely done there from the side of Lund there with the Rafaela trying to zone them off, and so far it's doing so well from side of EVOS SG. They keep up the mobility here, because currently you can see JPL is being super annoying on the Carmilla, opening the map here, trying to zone them, finding opportunities from the side of EVOS SG to try and get kill potentials here from side of Todak. And Todak, they seem to be at a loss right now, because A1 can't seem to be able to open the map for the rest of the teams just because of how much damage EVOS SG is just applying towards the entire map. Same goes for the pressure as well, and Todak, they need to find a way here, but now X-Ray getting connected to Arrow, but it's just behind the base here, behind the safety covers of this tier 3 wall, so it's gonna be a-okay. But Moon now getting arrowed here. Where's the chain damage here? Yes, he will get the kill right there. Todak loses one. EVOS SG, they're getting trapped out as well. X-Ray with a beautiful falling star Moon, catching 2, but it's not gonna be enough as they have to disengage. They catch on Forza, but that's only Forza on the support role apparently.
Yes, Todak able to get the kill on Selena. Doesn't really matter too much as the core members of EVOS SG are still alive. They still continue this push, and that's the weakness of Atlas, right? He cannot clear away fast enough. He tries to go in onto Soul, but Uranus is just not the target you want to go for. And even though Todak kind of got the huge, ultimates onto EVOS SG, they only got the Selena in return. EVOS SG are perfectly fine with that.
Todak right now, they need one good team fight. They cannot afford to lose these team fights to come. EVOS SG, they are on a death timer here, and you can see they're getting desperate to close up this game. Todak, they're not giving an inch yet here. As they can see, they're making their way towards the red buff. They want Chiku to come up online, and this red buff is going to be successfully taken from the side of Chiku. Itemizations for you guys are up, and you can see there are a lot of huge items already available. Durance also available on Moon as well, and this Uranus, slowly but surely, he's going to be able to get shut down from the side of Todak. And Todak, they're playing this slow, they're playing this patiently here. If they can drag this game for another 3 minutes without losing any much objective, it might be a comeback here from side of Todak.
Yep, but also Todak's draft is starting to exhibit a slight issue where you have all these farm-hungry heroes sharing the same side of the map. Esmeralda gets its own map, but it's actually its own. Doesn't really matter. The fact that Chiku is sticking with Nurnas means that these 2 cores are not getting much farm at all, and even if they do, they're sharing farm, and no, they were scouted out by the Kimi ultimate. Unfortunately, not able to set up an ambush. Moon burns to like 60% health. They are not getting any go in. Like, these cores are being starved out because of how EVOS SG is playing the map. As now they're gonna collapse onto the Lord and attempt to take that away. This could be their win condition.
Yep. At the same time here, Lord dropping relatively quickly as well. Todak, they need to take this fight here. Forza with the arrow, trying to zone off A1. The Lord dropping into his 20% HP, but now this is where the engagement comes in. EVO SG, JPL overcommitting. He needs to back off. Knight is engaged. RKO connects onto 2. They shut down one of the members from EVO. Todak, they're all so low. Last HP, but maximum charge from the side of Oh Dear Bambi on the sides here.
Oh, Bambi!
Can he finish the round? That's triple kill. He's so low. The Nas is max as
well. The life steal!
Nas, can he finish? And the maniac for Oh Dear Bambi. Oh my goodness. Maximum charge? Nope. Unfortunately, doesn't connect for a savage here. Husky. Oh wow.
Oh my goodness. Look at this.
Oh wow. Oh!
That's the
what?
That's the sense. Oh my god, Bambi.
Yeah, he might. Bambi.
Oh, there's Bambi coming online. Like he was one hit away from dying. He turns around, he hits the jungle camp, he gets his health back, and he kills off. I believe it was Chiku. I think Todak never.
He killed off the Nas.
Nanas, nah, right. They didn't expect Bambi to add so much spell web. That was absolutely crazy. This just gave EVOS SG a huge lead. That entire Lord fight was a setup. Todak committed to that, but they were not able to get Bambi, and Bambi wasn't even fighting with full health. I think he was at like 80%, and he was just like life-stealing his spell vamping, life-stealing his way up. Now EVOS SG gonna start on the Lord again. A 10-0 Kimi with Purify. Todak, they need to take this fight. They need to find a way to get through to EVOS SG.
Yep, they need round 2 here. Todak, now the biggest prize for the kill here is if they can kill off their Bambi, they're gonna hit a huge chunk of gold right now. And Todak, they're looking for the opportunity here. Can they find Bambi? Because Bambi pretty much showing himself here on the sides. Is EVOS SG gonna let it slide though? Because the maximum charge doesn't connect here. Todak, they are waiting for the right opportunity here. Corrosion side up on Chiku. X-Ray getting burst out a little bit here. Forced to back off. Purify is available, but the damage from Bambi is just too great. He needs to back off, and nope, he will get shut down. The Lord still getting baited from side of EVOS SG. JPL from the sides, getting tagged up low. Husky, the Lord is dropping. What do they do? What do they do? Todak, what can they do now?
I don't think they can even commit as Nanas uses the Phantom Sleep, but look at him getting melt through. As the Torrents come out from Moon, maximum charge sits on the E1. EVOS actually so patient. They're holding onto the Lord. They're baiting for Todak to commit, and every time Todak walks forward, Bambi just guns them down. And now EVOS actually finally finish off the Lord. They take that objective, and they're looking for staggered members of Todak, and they're gonna find Nana. This Leomon is dead. EVOS SG just playing this so darn well.
Well, I like how Soul was able to do that here. Just because Uranus needs to maintain his stack, EVOS SG just let Soul single-handedly tank the Lord by himself just to be able to maintain his stack, whereas the rest of the side of EVOS is just waiting patiently for Todak to make a play, and that triggered discipline coming from EVOS SG was just unreal. Todak was at a standstill for so long, and now Bosskurr going for the dive, very preemptive, aggressive here, gets punished for it. Now Todak E1 going for the RKO, pulls back too, but no damage output here. As you can see, the Lord is knocking in his way. Chiku trying his best finish off the rest of the members here. X-Ray pops to Purify, and they will take that Lord successfully here as EVOS SG. They will try and make the best out of it here, as Todak will live to tell another day here, but the tier 3s will fall in the middle lane here, Husky.
Yep, and again, another engage on to EVOS SG. They managed to kill off the Carmilla, so JPL will be taken out as Chiku being pretty aggressive, gets hit by the maximum charge. That is the retreat button. Todak able to minimize their loss. They still lose the inhibitor in the middle lane, but could have gone way worse as Forza with the preemptive aggression, the pistol arrow into maximum charge, wanted to assassinate, I believe, Moon, but damage wasn't enough. So Todak managed to hold on this game at least for now, but they have just been severely slowed down. EVOS SG basically extended their lifespan before this carry comes online, and Bambi is now a huge threat. I believe he's almost full slotted with that magic shop, and now Nanas again just not able to do anything. The arrow barely misses, and Todak, will they be able to kill off Soul?
They need a kill onto this right now. Soul gets dragged back by Older Bambi from the side. Doing look at those AoE damage. X-Ray catches him off guard, but still Older Bambi survives. Lern will be the casualty here, but what's gonna be next? Nanas from the sides will get finished off instead. Rafaela's passive will kill him off, but Todak, they're disengaging here, but the coronavirus from JPL catches a big one. And Older Bambi with the wrap-up crew. X-Ray, can you survive this? No, you cannot. Triple kill for Older Bambi. 15 kills in the bag. And now the crystal up for grabs, and Todak will lose game number 1 in this lower brackets. Oh my god.
So far, history is still on.
Kaja does do a little bit more damage now as a single hero instead of for the team contribution. So I'm not too sure whether Kaja is still relevant, but I know it's not that big of a change. And I feel like I want to see how EVOS SG play this Kaja.
I guess if you kind of look at the Kaja with the suppressed mechanic right now is Todak in game 2 has been kind of running in with the Atlas and the Uranus. So if you put Purify aside and Kaja gets to kind of surprise this Atlas who wants to RKO multiple members, then EVOS actually will have a split second to turn things around and probably kill off this frontline initiative from Todak. That's why they add this Jawhead and Grok into the mix that supplements what this Kaja can do and allow Kaja to do her work better. That will give away the chill to Todak.
Yeah, and I definitely like the EVOS SG's decision to just ban off the Farsa just because of how the Farsa was just doing so much in game number 2 as well. The RKO in towards the Feather Airstrike just did so much damage towards the EVOS SG. Why not deny Todak the opportunity to pick a Farsa? Like the RKO, so what? Feather Airstrike's no damage, but there also leaves the option of Valor in the pool. So EVOS SG, if they do not pick their heroes properly, they might give away the Valir towards Moon once again, and they may set up with the RKO towards the Valir Torrent buffs here. But game 1 didn't work out for Todak, so I think EVOS SG is not really too worried about a Valir pickup, maybe. But okay, okay, a Link pickup, okay. No carry, no problem. No Cloud, no problem. There's still Link. Okay, what other marksman? Bruno is still in the pool though, but I don't think EVOS SG plays Bruno.
I don't think you would want Bruno either. Bruno is like, if EVOS SG goes for Bruno, there are just so many. It just gives the green light to Todak and say that, hey, okay, Bruno takes a long time to come online. We're gonna take the fight straight to EVOS SG, and EVOS SG, you don't want that. Kimi is gonna be a good replacement, right? You can slightly have a bit more mobility, and oh, here we go, Terrence. We talked about this before the broadcast. We talked about Freya, and EVOS SG is gonna bring out the Valkyrie for this final game.
Okay, they made changes for the Freya. Seems to me there are a couple of pub games that I've played. Like, Freya is ridiculously strong in terms of tankiness, in terms of damage output. Is way stronger than Alucard to a certain degree in terms of a fist fight. I've not exactly seen it in competitive play, but honestly, this Freya pickup is gonna decide the entire game for EVOS SG. And physical damage, Freya's definitely got it here. And if he catches one off, that's pretty much dead. But I don't know, can he kill off the Link though? That's my question now.
I feel like Freya can actually just man fight the Link with enough items. Oh,
definitely, I guess.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, Ling is hard scaling, right? Skills really hard into the late game. Freya has decent scaling as well, but I think Freya thrives in chaos because of her skill kit, her ultimate as well. And judging from the lineup that Todak has, Freya can just dive in, and if she gets a good ultimate off, she can basically just beat the Link to death before Link can do anything. So this is like those kind of X Factor pick for EVOS.
Yep. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, here, this is Todak going up against EVOS SG. Final deciding game here. Game number 3. Who will advance and who will be, will be beating farewell to them. However, Freya pickup will be played from the side of Seoul. And this is the first ever Freya that I've seen in a long time in a pro league or pro scene here. And it seems to me, Seoul is going to demonstrate to you how powerful this hero is, and I'm really liking it here because there are not a lot of physical heroes with burst potential, and Freya is one of those heroes that can actually, I think, pretty much the only physical hero with a lot of burst potential towards the mid stage of the game. And I'm looking forward to see how it goes here because right now, Todak might be caught off surprise here because Ling, I'm still having my money's up towards Todak now. But EVOS SG, what kind of plays are they gonna go?
There we go. So just fights in the Nurna, like doesn't really care. EVOS SG 4 Purify, so it's not gonna be easy for Todak to catch them out. They're gonna do the same thing as they did in game number 1, going on to X-Ray with the Jikundo, trying to do a bit of footsteps on the JPL, but not enough damage. It's gonna be first blood. Oh dear, Bambi takes that away, but Michiku dives right in, tries to go for JPL, but JPL is already out, so Michiku is now in a bad spot, uses the Tempest of Blade, backup comes in, Chiku dashes around, managing to leap onto the wall and survive that, but eject will come up from Lun onto E1, and E1 will be forced to flicker away. Todak responding, but not able to get anything in return.
Yes, and at the same time as well, it seems to me the rework towards Freya a little bit unfamiliar here. But based on what I'm reading right now, Freya has 6 stacks of orb, which the more stacks he gets, kind of changes his entire skill from the side of Freya. So this is gonna be Freya trying to get as much stacks as possible, launching off all his spells here. So his spells right now, you guys can see, but below his HP has 6 glowing white orbs here, and I'm not too sure how this is going to be affecting the game because I've not played Freya in like forever. So I'm looking forward to see how Soul is going to be demonstrating to us how strong this hero is right now.
Yeah, and I think it's just, you know, Freya being this high damage fighter that doesn't mind diving in and becoming the meat shield, but here comes Todak engaged onto the top lane. Bambi being called out. They're trying to bring Bambi back. Oh my goodness! JPL comes in with a swing of the totem, and Bambi gets 2 kills. The third one goes down over to JPL as well, and here comes Nernas trying to make something happen, but Lun is there though. Gets the eject onto Forza. It doesn't matter. They're gonna run down Nernas, and Todak lose 4 members. EVOS SG, they get them all and lose none.
That was really nice there with the Kaja pickup as well. They forced Chiku to back off. As soon as Chiku is out of commission here, they overcommitted the stay from side Toda immediately with a huge swing from side GPL. Enough AoE damage to shut them all down. And EVOS SG now will run rampant right now, as you can see. So diving for the blue buff, he's super tanky. He's going mano a mano against Chiku. Chiku pops the Tempest Blade. Is he tanky enough? Does he have the damage? So super tanky, can't seem to die. Eventually takes Chiku down low enough, but not enough follow-up from side of EVOS SG. But look at that, Soul doing so much damage as well, but he's all by himself as of now. But on the contrary, on the top side here, they get 1 kill instead.
Yep, and that was a Freya who hasn't really hit her timing yet, and it was also a 3 versus 1. Like if that was a 1 versus 1, Chiku would have just straight up died, but Todak now finds the RKO onto Lun. Lun has the eject, gets the extra shield, but here comes Kaja, and he drags Chiku back. Link gets taken out, Nernas also gets put into the grave. Todak falling apart in this game number 3.
Yes, definitely. This is something that I'm not expecting here, but EVOS, they're on full serious mode right now. They cannot afford to lose anymore. Toda made a little bit of comeback in game number 2, gave them a little bit of hope here. This is time EVOS SG, they are thinking about crushing it here. Despite having the Kimi in play from game number 1, they're going to bring back the Oh Dear Bambi special. And Moon now getting caught up with a big swipe as well. Same goes for Forza. Oh my goodness, what is that damage from these 2 players? Even forced out the Bambi to come into the fight. That's gonna be another kill here, and Chiku might be the next here. He pops the Tempest Blade. Where's the follow-up? So he's gonna go for the dive. Does he have the lead?
Oh
yes, he does. He just shuts him down. What is this damage from Freya?
Yeah, Link drives in burst crit damage, but Freya just doesn't care. She just keeps hitting you and hitting you. There's nothing that Link can do. This is like a direct counter, and they get the Q on the E1 again. This Kaja suppression is really paying off, and Todak, they got caught off guard by the Kaja, they got caught off guard by the Freya, and now they are in such a huge disadvantage. You can see that they are desperately trying to find something. Will of the Dragon is going to be on the JPL. They get that 1 kill, but that's all that they can get.
Like, if I'm in Todak's shoes right now, I don't even know what to do here because there are not enough Freya games to actually demonstrate how strong this hero. And right now, I'm pretty sure Todak does not have enough gameplays here with against this Freya pickup. And I feel like they're struggling here because right now, what do? What's the right play to fight against this Freya? And EVOS SG currently just demonstrating as well. Like, before they can figure out the part with Freya here, they have to also deal with Kaja and Kimi. And while they're trying to understand what's going on, that's I don't know. I feel like Toda is at a loss right now just because of what is the right play to do as of now. Yeah. But EVOS SG trying to disrupt the momentum here, will go in for the Divine Judgment, and they will pick off the Atlas as E1 will get shut down once again. 3 deaths for him.
EVOS SG, they are trying to push in. They might not. They highly unlikely that they can end this game, but they can get this inhibitor for sure. And now Toda's gonna go for the engage. He eject onto Carmilla, and here comes Oh Dear Bambi. Just watch this Kimi go. Link goes into the Tempest of Blaze, but Oh Dear Bambi trying to gun him down. Maximum charge does miss, but Link is now locked outside his base. The rest of EVOS SG chase down Todak, and Todak able to stave off the assault for now. But EVOS SG, they have two ways of locking down the link. They have the Freya, they have the Kaja. They're trying to get away and buy as much time as possible, but the Bambi takes him out. So you need to kite the Freya.
Going on?
Like, they have no way to kite the Freya. Like, Todak needs to full commit, and that's exactly what Freya wants.
I don't know, Husky. Currently, Freya has not demonstrated enough yet here. Now, going for the disengage. Is he tanky enough here? But A1 tries to go for the play. Tempest Blade doesn't connect here, but Soul only half HP tickled his way down here. As you can see, Todak, I don't know, man. Like, this Freya is not demonstrated enough here, but all right now, from the side of EVOS SG, is the Forza JPL show. Forza with the Kaja doing fantastically well, but off this bottom side of map as well, we can see a solo kill from Lun, destroying X-Ray all by himself. And what is going on? Todak, they're losing their flare as they lost. They are at a 9k deficit in terms of economy here. As EVOS SG, they're already at the base of Todak 7 minutes into the game, and
oh my goodness,
I don't know what's going on.
Wow, EVOS SG, they're absolutely decimating Todak, and they get the suppression. Uranus is sent into orbit once more, and EVOS SG now really going for the win. Here comes E1 treatment. RKO purifies out from Odio. Bambi and get a great Freya ultimate, and EVOS SG will get the triple crown. Todak welcome them to the club, and they take over. EVOS SG, they knock out Todak from the lower bracket.
What was that? Like, what was that coming in from EVOS SG? There was like a